My Lord, all of us are grateful to Baroness Ainley for initiating such an important and timely debate. The House will discuss Sudan tomorrow, but with some 11 million people displaced, 19 million children out of school, and the catastrophic spread of famine throughout Sudan, the noble Baroness was of course right to mention it, to raise it, as others have done. But globally there's a growing trend to target children during conflict and atrocity crimes, whether to kill, injure, abduct or abuse them, or to turn them into child soldiers, imposing unimaginable suffering on the lives of countless children. International law is clear that such targeting of children is a crime. However, too often a low-level response and impunity sends a different message. And although I'd like to focus my brief remarks on children abducted during Putin's war in Ukraine, I wonder if the Minister could also give us an update on both the plight of the over 2,600 missing Yazidi women and children, some of whose families I met during a visit to northern Iraq and alluded to in passing by the noble Lord Ahmed of Wimbledon, and the plight of Leah Sharibu, the 14-year-old Nigerian girl abducted by Boko Haram, raped, forcibly converted and still held by jihadists, and whose case I've raised since she was abducted some 6 years ago. Now, my lords, Russia's crimes in Ukraine are from the same stable, and they are having a devastating impact on children. Some have died, others injured as Putin's regime has targeted schools, children's hospitals and family homes. War crimes leading to the displacement of millions of children. In addition, thousands have been abducted and forcibly exiled to Russia and subjected to expedited adoptions. This had its origins in 2014 in Crimea, when Russia called their trains, perversely, trains used to transport children, trains of hope. We know from the testimonies of rescued children that they have been subjected to indoctrination, told to become Russian and see their Ukrainian identity destroyed. In response, in March 2023, the ICC's pre-trial chamber issued warrants of arrest for Vladimir Putin and Mrs. Maria Lvova-Belova, the Commissioner for Children's Rights, citing their responsibility for the war crimes of unlawful deportation of population, i.e. children, and that of unlawful transfer of population, again children, from occupied areas of Ukraine to the Russian Federation in prejudice of Ukrainian children. On the 20th of August, Save Ukraine and Bring Kids Back UA helped 12 more Ukrainian children and their families to leave temporary accommodation. The number of Ukrainian children who returned from Russia and the temporarily occupied territories has reached 466. However, many more remain in Russia, and it must be our priority to get them out and reunite them with their families. And I hope that the noble Lord the Minister, when he comes to reply, can tell us what we have been doing to assist the ICC in those efforts.